My name is Kim Meredith. I lead the RPA program at Sysco Foods. I've been at Sysco for about 9 years now, and for most of that time, I've been in the business technology department. When I was asked to take over the RPA team at Sysco, I was absolutely terrified. I didn't even know what RPA stood for. I didn't know what it meant. I had no idea about the industry, and I was terrified, right? That was one of my big moments of confidence. If you just have 3 seconds of crazy confidence, you can do amazing things. And I remember thinking back that might be one of my moments of crazy confidence. It's been an amazing journey. That was about three and a half years ago now. And we started as a small proof of concept team and have grown into a enterprise-wide, fully federated program. So I have been in my career at Sysco, I've been in business technology for most of the 9 years that I've been there. But I never realized that made me a woman in STEM. Crazy enough, I was in technology, but it never really clicked to me, right? And over the last 9 years, it's become something that I'm passionate about, because women are responsible for some of the most significant achievements that have been made in STEM careers over the last couple of decades, right? And so we need more women. We need the incredible traits and the things that only women can bring and only women can do. We need those things in STEM careers and STEM roles, right? STEM plays a very important role in America's innovation, and women have a special gift for doing certain things that we need more of in these types of roles. I thought that was pretty interesting that STEM careers earn 2/3 more. That's quite a bit, right? That's pretty significant. So I think we need to somehow make that a little bit more known and maybe attract more women for those types of roles, right? Another interesting fact that I thought was kind of interesting, that women make up 52% of the college-educated workforce, but not even 30% of the jobs in STEM. So we're very underrepresented. When I called a mentor, somebody that I look up to in my life, and I told them that I had gotten this job and that I was really excited about it, that I had no clue what it was about, what I was going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. I had no idea what would be involved, right? But I was excited about it, and it was a new opportunity, and it seemed really cool. And this person said to me, do they know that you don't know what you're doing? Maybe you should call them back and tell them that you can't do this because you don't really know what you're doing. I was really surprised, that kind of stopped me in my tracks for a moment. And I thought, no, I will learn this, right? Like I've learned every other job that I've done. I will learn this. Imposter syndrome, those are 2 huge words. Like imposter has some sort of illegal or fraudulent connotations to it, right? It's a fake. It's a big word. And syndrome, goodness gracious, right? We're all afraid of syndromes. So those 2 words together, they're just such big words, and they carry such meaning. And I think it's something that we have got to do a better job with the generations that are behind us, because it's not something that should exist, right? And it's about fear. It's only about the fear of being found out or discovered not to know what you're doing, right? It's okay to not know what you're doing all the time. It's okay. That's how a lot of really great things have happened. When you do have the courage to stand up and speak up for yourself, amazing things happen, right? And words and language matter. The way that you say things, the tone that you say things with, the words that you use to convey your messages, those things matter. They're so incredibly important. And it's those things that will form the opinions of, the people that you're speaking to and the audience that you're speaking to. So it's just, I think if we can be strong and confident and, speak up without intimidation, then, we'll be considered strong, assertive women and not bitches. Another thing that I think about in how to speak up for myself in an assertive way is to be passionate, but not emotional. And that's another thing that took me a while to understand the difference between those two things, right? You can be passionate and not emotional. There's, the emotional is when I get angry, I cry. When I'm happy, I cry. When I am frustrated, I cry, right? So all of those things happen on a regular basis. So how do you take that emotion out and still have the same level of passion that you do, right? So that was something that took a little while to learn, but really made a difference in my career and my trajectory. Okay, women that are strong and assertive and are able to turn those things off in certain social situations, those women are actually promoted more in their careers than any other group of people, women or men. So being able to know your audience and, turn your assertiveness up or down, turn your confidence on or off, whatever that looks like, right? Knowing your audience and knowing which social circumstances to use those qualities. Those women that were able to do that were actually promoted more than any other group of people. I thought that was amazing.